Hi everyone, and welcome to the first plan with me of 2019 on my channel. I know with all the no-buy talk of 2019 that I've done so far, I just want to reiterate that I'm still planning. I still love to plan, I still need to plan, and I still like the things that I use to plan. But when I'm constantly purchasing and receiving and just accumulating things, it is easy for me to lose sight of the stuff I actually like and the stuff that I initially purchased, I guess. So for this week, I don't have a lot going on. I do start work midweek, and this is just one of my tutoring jobs, and I work for a community college. And since I have that freedom wherein I don't need a planning system that necessarily is 100%, I feel like I can maybe play around a little bit more. So I thought this would be a perfect week to shop my stash. So I gave away a whole bunch of planner stickers last summer. So summer of 2018. I had accumulated so many kits, so many planner stickers, and just so much that I was never going to use, and that I began to resent their existence in my life. So I passed that along to people who would actually use them and enjoy them, because they were fantastic items. I was just imbuing them with way too much force than they deserved, and way too many pejorative connotations, I suppose, because in themselves they were beautiful representations of shop owners' art and all that fun stuff. I have nothing against sticker kits. It's just, it was weighing me down. This is approximately all I kept from my Etsy shopping days. So this is just a Dollar Tree file effects. Remember when they were super popular in the planning community as a way to organize your sticker collection? In the front, I put one of those reusable pockets, and I have samplers from shops. Oh dear, this is gonna date me. I wrote functional, but I didn't mean it. And already I see stuff that I really, really liked, and there was a reason I purchased some of this stuff. I went through it around the time I was destashing all my other stuff and kind of grouped it into categories. I have like icons, I have fall related, winter, I think I have spring and summer, and then just randomness. And I think I'm seeing some Willow Wallow Co. Let's see. Just going through here, seeing what I can pick up. I like creepy foods. Let's see. And you can tell the age of some of these stickers just by the format that they're in, because while most of these shops are still in existence, they are formatted a little differently. Yeah. I'm liking the pastel, I think. I think that's a good idea. I also kept a bunch of kits that were partially used because I didn't feel right about passing that along. I mean, it is more winter. Oh, look at all these cute wintry things that I purchased that I never used. I did use these guys. You know what? I changed my mind. We are going winter. Maybe even glittery. To me, this still kind of makes me feel a little low because I have so much, and I envisioned, I don't know, such grand plans when I buy them. And I'm having difficulties trying to imagine what those grand plans were now that I'm thinking about it a little bit more clearly. I do like bread. These are different. These I need to get out of here. These are from a very talented artist, Mel Stringer, I believe she's from Australia, but she's actually in the States now. I follow her Instagram and she is just wonderful. And I will post her Instagram information down below. Let's see. Ooh, heart checklists. Used to love those. What's in here? Oh, cute. Let's see. You know what? I think I'm going to go with that. I do still have, man, a lot of Bob's Burgers. From, I think, 2 different shops. One is Willa Walla Cone, and then one's Fox and Cactus. So let's see. So from this, I think it is seasonally pressing that I use. These penguins, these adorable cats. Maybe use up these giant cats. I could throw in some glitter since this cool colorway kind of matches. Yeah. You know what? These all seem to match. Some of these don't. But I guess I can slap one of these guys down on the day I go back to work. And along with shopping my sticker stash, I'm also shopping kind of my washi stash. Now, it'd be a pain in the butt to kind of show off my washi storage at this moment. So I recently updated this holder to fill in not only what I purchased in 2018, which is this right here. These were 2018 purchases, but also just to refill in some of the samples that I purchased. Maybe I'll get to use up that Simply Gilded. So I've known I've had a problem for about a year, and I've tried to curtail that. And one of my methods of defense to kind of curtail that was to buy washi samples rather than full rolls. And it just leads to a bunch of weird spindly pieces like this. I even have some polar bears. Look out, world. Yeah, I have a lot to work with. Okay, so let's get into this. So again, here is my 2019 planner, and I did add the stencils to the front. I'm liking both, actually. I don't have a preference just yet. So this was last week. It looked beautiful. I didn't do a whole lot of planning. I did have some stuff that I wanted to document, and I wrote quickly with my fountain pen just kind of what I was up to. And that was a whole lot of hanging out with my husband, playing video games, just doing all of the things that I felt I couldn't really do while school was in session this semester. I might not use those. I think this will be like a last minute touch, as will these guys. So I'm going to put them up here. But I think I want the focal point to be something with these cats. And maybe this washi called Glitter Crack. I wonder if this store even does this anymore. Frank Hartzu too. I know they're still up and running and they do a lot of washi rolls, but I wonder if they still do that stuff. So I'm just gonna get to it. This will probably be sped up, and I will do a voiceover kind of explaining the thought process that was going on when I laid it all down. Okay, so first things first, I go into my washi book and I'm just pulling out a little fiddly bit of some Simply Gilded washi. And despite me not being a huge fan of their bow washi, I have still accumulated quite a bit. I mean, I like it in principle and aesthetically it's super beautiful, but I don't know, it just never looks right in my planner or in my journals. But I am trying because I have so much. And here I'm just sticking on one of those festive little cat cups. This one has holly and it's super adorable. I'm just peeling up a little bit of it to make room for the washi crack. And I wasn't sure if all the widths were consistent, and I think they were because they were designed specifically for the Erin Condren planner, like if you were doing no white space planning. So that's why I was just lifting up all of the strips. And I'm trying to carefully place this behind the sticker and having some issues. As far as decorating, I feel like this took a long time for not that much. I picked up my Muji scissors, which are my portable scissors, because I do not know where my other scissors went. And I took a long time trying to pick a penguin emoji that would best represent what I have going on in the beginning half of the week. And I'm laying down some more of that washi crack. And I put down a crying penguin emoji because I have some grown-up-y things to do. Or let me take that back. I have some shopping addict things to do. Specifically, I need to declutter my collection of eyeshadow and eye pencils. I just have a lot of them too, and it's a lot for me. So I have like maybe 3 eyeshadow palettes, but I've purchased over a 10-year period maybe 10 eyeliners because for some reason I really love eyeliner. So I need to clean that stuff up, and that's what this penguin is going to remind me to do. And I don't know about you guys, but if you sit on your stickers or like if you hoard them, when you go to use them, do you find that the adhesive is super potent? Because that's what I'm experiencing here. That's why it like curled the sticker that I put underneath, because they were both very sticky and they left quite a residue. So that's why it didn't really get moved beyond that little bitty point. And I'm just trying to find another cat cup here. I would have gone with a red one because they match, but I didn't want to put the exact same red cat cup down. And I'm just picking up some of these word bubbles. I think they're from Stop and Jot. I don't think they have an Etsy store anymore, and I still follow her on Instagram. I think she has refocused and works on illustrations, or maybe it's digital only. I'll still post to her shop if I can find it, or at least to her Instagram, because that is entertaining. And here with this cat cup, sorry, that sounded weird. With this cat cup, I just put a little bit of bunting on it just to fancy up this area, because it is my mass bill payday, essentially. I will have all my money for the semester on this day, and I just need to plan ahead, budget, and make sure I have all my bases covered before I go ahead and pick out my books, because I can easily spend way too much money on books. Here I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do with that notes section. I've been having a little bit of difficulty just utilizing it to the fullest. I believe it's Monday now. Well, it was Monday when I did this, but it's a little bit later. I've slept, and so far I'm using it kind of as a food journal. So I like the little bit of break in the likely wall of text that I will create this week. I think it looks nice. Then I remembered I had that little piece of washi that featured the cool blue polar bears, so I wanted to stick that down somewhere. Despite not knowing how to speak Japanese or understanding it in print, I don't find that all the Japanese is that distracting on the page. I don't feel like I need to cover it up at all. But this is where the washi fit, so that's where it went down. And then I realized I needed some pops of red to kind of balance out that giant kitty cup in the corner on the right-hand side. So I took some stickers from Pear Tea Stickers, some weird sort of personified little fruits and veggies, and just dropped them in strategically to kind of incorporate that color a little bit better. And to incorporate the red even more, I tried to put down this mild liner. It's whatever. I do find, however, that what I really like about this Hobonichi Weeks is that it does call out the month at the top of the page. I severely underestimated how important that is to have in a journal, especially when I was going through my bullet journals about a week ago when I was trying to look at spreads and everything like that. I could clearly see what date I made the spread for, like it was the 12th through whatever, but I didn't know what month. And because the bullet journal system is, at least mine was a little disorganized, so I would have a monthly spread, but then I would have the next month's weeklies because I never knew how to estimate the page count. Since that was in place, it kind of took a little bit of work to figure out what went where. So I really enjoyed that monthly call out. And here I'm just filling in some tasks that I have to do. It's not that I have to do, it's more I want to do them. I want to take advantage of the time I have off before school starts again. Really, the only requirement I have this week is going to work on Wednesday. And just to make sure, I double-checked my monthly. Okay, everyone, so this is it. This is my week. Kind of interesting to go back and kind of implement the old style I used to do for planning. Whoops, I think I nipped a little bit of the paper there. But this layering of the stickers, especially like washi strips and cute little stickers, is definitely kind of old style for me. I mean, I guess not old style, because if you look at the weeks previous, I still like to layer. Yeah, definitely. I think I just rely more so on washi now than I used to. And there's nothing wrong with that. I just have all of these beautiful, amazing stickers from some really awesome creators, and I hope that I can still go through and use them. Primarily, it was from Willa Co. This one is from Fox and Cactus, and these little seemingly out of place anamorphic vegetables and fruits, they are from Pear Tea Stickers. I really, really love her stickers because they're so unique. I just have a hard time kind of incorporating them in my own work because I feel like it's a piece of art. And I feel like when I don't know, something weird. When I feel like when I try to incorporate them in my own thing, that's almost like plagiarism. So that's something I need to get over in order to use these beautiful stickers. But yeah, I hope this was entertaining, calming, what have you. And if you have any tips or if you have any comments, and anything you'd like to see from me going forward in 2019, please drop it down below. And if you're new to my channel, hello. You can subscribe if you want to. I'm going to be in this thing all dang year, and we'll be doing some plan with me's. It'll get interesting in a couple of weeks when I actually start school. So stick with me and we'll see what the new year brings. Thanks for watching. Bye.